So that clip you guys just watched, I dropped that clip as a sneak peek about 3 or 4 days ago on my Instagram account. If you are not following me, make sure you guys go and follow me. It is for Monster Gadgets. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how I made that clip in under 10 minutes without a PC. So let's go ahead and dive into it. Alright guys, welcome back. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how I made that clip in under 10 minutes and without using an actual PC or laptop or Mac or whatever you want to call it. Simply just using it on my iPhone 12 Pro Max. So what do you need for it? Number one, you need a 360 camera. This is a Insta360 1R, and this is a 360 camera. That's how it gets its name, Insta360, but it records in 360. So this is kind of what I used to make that video. In addition to this camera is you got to have their app, which is the Insta360 app, which has some really nice features you can use called stories. Now, currently there are 19 stories to pick from. The one that I use is called Flip My Day. Basically what you do is you have this have somebody hold it for you. In my case, I had my daughter help me. She's 12 years old, for those of you that might not know, but she was able to pull this off with me being the actual actor. You guys be the judge how well I acted. But basically what you do is you keep this in front. To get the perfect shot, you should, Insta360 recommends that you should be about 1 meter away or 3 feet away from the camera. In my case, I was actually about 5 feet away, so over 1 meter. But you keep the camera there. As you go through your shot, you basically go from either left to right and twist it like this, or you go right to left and you turn it in one smooth motion. Now, a pro tip here, what you might want to do before you actually start shooting is just kind of go through the motion, make sure you are able to smoothly go left to right. If you make it a bit jittery like this, or if you're shaking like this, it's not going to come out all that nice. So again, you want to have a smooth motion like this, and you want to make sure you keep that motion across all the different frames you're going to be shooting. So in my case, I did one where I got out of bed, I had coffee, I was working, I left, like all those different scenes were captured like that. So every scene that you do, make sure you move it in that same exact direction. Now, pro tip number 2, what you want to do is you want to make sure you've got something in the foreground to make it look like you're coming out of something, so that way it gives it that flip look, if you will. So if you've got something that you're going to be coming, you got something in the foreground and you're going to be going above like this, the system itself, the AI, the software by itself will determine how it's going to stitch everything together, but it will show you the part where it comes out and goes back in to something else. So whether you have something that you're holding, or if you're doing something where, for example, I was getting out of bed, you can kind of have it towards the footboard and make sure you come up like this and turn it all the way around. That way it captures all the shots. Now, let's go ahead and jump into the app real quick. I'm going to show you how to do this. So you have your smartphone, whether it's a iPhone or Android phone, you want to go ahead and go into your Insta360 app, and you want to make sure your camera is actually turned on. That way it connects to it. Now the cool part is you actually don't even need that much memory on your phone. If you're wondering if you maybe don't have as much space, the memory card that you have on here, you can technically take the clip and make the app work directly onto the memory card. So you don't even have to export the clip from your Insta360 onto your phone. So it's going to go ahead and ask you to join the network. You can go ahead and click on join, and once it joins it, you want to go and click on stories, and here is where it's going to go ahead and tell you the 19 different stories that are available. So for example, you've got stop motion mix, you've got shadow clone, you've got fly lapse, clone trail. That's one of my favorites. That's pretty cool. It's literally one shot. So if you look on the right hand side, it'll tell you how many shots it needs to take for it to work in the background and create that footage for you. So again, in my case, I use Flip My Day. So what you do is you go ahead and click on that, and the nice thing is you can obviously use my video here, or once you click on it, it actually gives you a small demonstration on how to use that feature properly to get the right shot. So we're going to go ahead and click on, after you watch the video, you can go ahead and click on use this theme, and it's going to ask you where do you want to import your video from. So if you want to do it from the camera itself directly, you just go ahead and click on camera, and it's going to pull all the clips that you have on the camera as well as your memory stick. And in this case, these are all the clips that you guys are looking at. I'm going to go ahead and select the clips in order that you want to Insta360 app stitch for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on the order that I want, and I'm gonna go ahead and select 6 scenes that I went ahead and recorded. And once you do that, you can go ahead and click on the checkbox there, and it's gonna go ahead and work in the background. It might take, depending on which phone you have, it might take 10 seconds, it might take half a minute, but it'll work in the background. It'll actually create those small clips for you, give you a preview of what each of those 6 frames look like. And then once you confirm that you want to go ahead and create that footage, you don't have to do anything. You don't need a laptop. You don't need anything else. You simply just do it on your phone, and then it'll go ahead and save it onto your gallery. So I think that's pretty cool. There's 19 different stories that are on there. So of course you can go and experiment with all the different frames, all the different stories that you want, and pick the one that is to your liking. Long gone are the days that you actually need a big digital SLR camera or a powerful laptop or editing software to do these type of cool effects. Now I will say, is it perfect? Probably not. I mean, there are times where yes, you will need to go back and reshoot those clips, or can you get the same effect that you would if you personally did it in, for example, Adobe Premiere? Can you do more customizations and things like that? No, this is really for someone who wants to quickly do a special effect, maybe upload it on, you know, Facebook, or upload it on other social medias and share that moment immediately. It's not for someone who would want to invest the time and energy into creating a high quality professional grade footage, but it is pretty darn close. As you guys can see, again, I did not record this or edit this on my PC or my laptop. It's simply onto my app. I rendered it, and basically it was in my gallery, and I was all set to go, all under 10 minutes from recording to creating to being able to post it on wherever I want to post it, in my case Instagram, and that was it. So here is the final version. It's a total of about 11 seconds, so take a look at it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you found it to be helpful, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.